Our mill is ready. I can handle anything.
There's nothing you can say that's going to change my mind. It's either you sell back Forrester Creations to me, or I'm showing Katie her engagement ring. And we both know where that's going to end.
You're not being reasonable.
I made you a clear offer. Take it or leave it.
You have a lot to lose, Steffi.
Oh, but so much to gain.
You blow this up and we both lose.
It's in your hands, so make up your mind.
I want to talk to you. I have some ideas you should hear.
I'm done negotiating.
I'm coming there right now. Don't do anything.
Katie must be off the phone by now. I'm gonna go back into the office.
Steffi, are you listening to me?
Don't I always? Well, maybe not. It's time. Don't keep me waiting.
It's nothing, Mother.
What do you mean, nothing? Look, you are out of control.
Yes, I'm out of control. Because Spencer's the one in control of our lives, our business.
Stop going there, Ridge. She's right. What's done is done.
Just wish I had a strategy, something to hang my hopes on here. Feels like I'm chasing a memory. Something I took for granted all my life, and now it's gone. Forrester Creations is gone.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Katie's really serious about this.
Okay, so this is going to replace the Hope for the Future campaign.
Only until Hope is ready to move forward.
Well, it's a good interim concept. I like it, the goddess line. So, who's going to model it?
Oh, those three fabulous women who we used for the royalty campaign.
Oh, the three women that we use for the Hollywood glamour.
Right. Who better, huh?
The Logan girls.
Look, I know Brooke is riding high, so are her sisters. But I just can't share their enthusiasm.
Naturally. Because they own the business.
No, Mother. It belongs to Bill.
But he handed it to them, Ridge. Your mother is right. The Logans are the ones making all the decisions here.
You're still here. I thought we weren't through.
Well, I fired you. How much clearer do I have to be?
I understand one of us has to go.
You might want to check out things over at Jackie M.
Why would I do that?
Well, I'm assuming you want to keep working.
Yes, I do.
Your grandmother's there. It might be an open door for you.
If I were you, I wouldn't want to compete with me. With the company, I mean.
I wouldn't overestimate yourself.
Don't underestimate me.
Likewise.
You shouldn't be firing me.
You don't think I have just cause?
In terms of work? No, I've done everything you've asked. I've done it well. So do not say this is work-related.
Oh, it's not. This is totally personal. I'll have security clean out your office and send you your things. I don't want to see you back here.
I'm not leaving.
I'm CEO. You work for me. If I say you're leaving, you're leaving.
This is my dad's and my grandfather's company. The only thing that's yours is the misery that you brought to my family.
Madison, will you come in here, please? Call security.
Madison, don't worry, I'm gonna
Ladies.
leave. But there's one more thing I have to give you. Perfect timing. Come on in.
What's going on?
I'm glad you're here.
So am I.
You should know I just fired Steffi.
You fired her.
Yes, I think under the circumstances, it's impossible for us to work together.
One of us has to go, and she's made that clear.
I won't work with her.
Katie feels my behavior has been inappropriate.
It has been. I told Steffi that myself, didn't I?
You said you had something to give me. What is it?
Why don't you give this a rest?
Give it a rest? Seriously, I've just been fired.
Yeah, seriously. Whatever else you were going to say, enough.
Oh, thank God. She was starting to get on my nerves. I have a photo shoot to prep for. Make sure security escorts her out. Give it a rest? R-E-S-T? My holding company will purchase Forrester Creations. Is that what you mean? You decided to sell Forrester Creations back to my family. I'm sorry, Brooke. I know things might get dicey for you and Ridge.
You actually did it. You fired Steffy.
Put yourself in my shoes. I had no recourse.
Does your husband know?
Yes?
Well, how did he react?
He supported me. He agrees that Steffi's behavior toward him is inappropriate.
Rest.
Bridge Eric Sustainable Trust. That is the holding company that will purchase Forrester Creations.
You know, Steffi, blackmail is a crime.
What, you're gonna turn me in?
I should be furious with you.
But you're not.
How can I be furious with someone who reminds me so much of me? You feel it too. We both do.
The only thing I'm feeling is the need to get Forrester Creations back from my dad and my granddad. So let's get down to business, shall we?
You really don't want to be my enemy. And I don't want to be yours. That's why I'm proposing an alternative plan.
I told you no more negotiating.
I think you might want to rethink that. This is a win for you and for me. But most importantly, it's a win for your father and grandfather.
Look, I'll take the heat for this, all right? I don't want this to come between you and Ridge. Tell him that you tried to convince me to keep Steffi on, that you're mad as hell about it. It'll work out.
I hope so.
In the meantime, we have a job to do. The Logan girls are about to become goddesses.
It hurts, though, doesn't it, Mother? Think of what Forrester once was and what it is now.
You children literally grew up in this building. So did our children. I think that's the saddest part for me. Having Tom and Steffi watch over the demise of what was once a really fabulous family business.
That's what hurts the most. And now what I'm going through, what it's doing to my kids, especially Steffi.
She is scared to death for you and your father, and I know she would do just about anything to get this company back if she could.
Well, that would be interesting. A win for my dad and my grandfather. They've been on a losing streak, if you haven't noticed.
Then you're going to love what I have to say. I'm planning an addition to Forrester Creations. I'm going to call it the Forrester Design Center. It will be the greatest state-of-the-art fashion design building in the world. Your father and grandfather will run it, staff it, and create from it. It will be theirs.
And will they have to answer to Katie?
Steffi, everybody has to answer to somebody. Even I have to answer to my board of directors.
My father never had to answer to anyone. Neither did my grandfather. They were the best in the world, and you want to know why? Freedom. They used to have that, not anymore, and I'm going to get it back for them.
I'm only going to say this one more time. I will never give up Forrester Creations, and you will never tell Katie anything. Because if you do, Ridge will find out. And you know what that's going to do to him? Do you know what it will do to the father that you value so much when he finds out that his daughter was trying to seduce his worst enemy? He's already living pretty close to the edge. You gonna push him over it? Because that's what you'll do.
My dad's a little more practical than what you give him credit for. I'm sure he'll be upset. And you may want to hire a bodyguard. But he won't be upset with me. He'll understand why. But Katie, on the other hand, I don't think she'll be that forgiving. And you may want to hire 2 bodyguards.
It'll be my word against yours. Katie will never believe you. I'll tell her you're lying, and you're using that lie to blackmail me.
That would be a problem, wouldn't it? Except for one thing. I have Katie's engagement ring, and I got it in your bedroom. I think that gives my story a little bit more credibility. Don't you think?
Beautiful. Love it. This is great. Okay, let's get right on this way. You guys lean in. Lean into each other a little bit there. Beautiful. Wonderful. Beautiful.
You know what, Bria? Let's stop for a second.
What is it?
Are you liking what you're getting here?
It's all right. We're warming up.
Let's just take a short break. Listen, I know you're worried about Ridge, and I can feel it. It's showing. I'm sorry. Look at it this way. I had to let her go. If I didn't, she would be here. She would continue to come on to Bill, and Ridge would find out. It would be worse. You're right. That would be way too explosive. Listen, this is our moment. No one else's, okay? If we don't rise to the occasion, then we're going to look bad. We don't want to let ourselves down, right?
No. No way.
Okay. Settled. All right, Rio, can we pick up where we left off?
Okay. Great. You guys ready? Get some close-ups here. Great. This is great. My little goddess is here. Great. Great. This is beautiful. Nice, nice. Reword before. Yeah. Lean in a little bit. Great. 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 Great.
Well, what's going on here?
We're having a photo shoot, Stephanie, if you hadn't noticed.
Oh, I thought it was a costume party. But I don't know. Now that you've leached all the dignity out of this company, I guess you're just going to make it the laughing stock of the industry.
No one's going to be laughing. They're going to be buying.
You're just a sore loser, Stephanie. You had your chance. The companies change hands, and now it's our turn.
Is that right?
Yes, that's right. And you're going to just have to live with it. So if you two would mind stepping off the set so we can continue our work. Brio?
Okay. Here we go. Beautiful. Nice, nice. We were before. Yeah. Lean in a little bit.
Look, here's where it's at. Unless you stop me. I'm going to tell Katie everything. And I can prove it because I have her engagement ring. She knows it's missing. And I know every detail of your conversation. And how do I know this info? Because I was in the bedroom when you went to see Katie. I heard everything.
Such a pretty package for such a tough negotiator. I've been wasting you down in PR. I should have had you on my mergers and acquisitions team.
Bill, look, I really don't want to mess things up for you. But I will do it. I will. You don't need Forrester Creations. You have a gazillion other holdings. But I need it. My family needs it. It's my family's lifeblood.
You're really doing this all for your family.
I'm a Forrester. That's what we do.
Last Christmas, Katie asked me to give the company back to you people.
She did? Then this should be easy for you.
Well, since then, she's become very attached to the CEO spot. And she's doing a hell of a job.
Well, buy her another house on the beach. Buy her a yacht. She doesn't need Forrester to make her happy. She'll be a lot happier without it. And you'll be happier with Katie than without her.
Where's the contract?
Here. The back page, purchase asset agreement. Sign it, and we're done.
Rest. Ridge, Eric, Sustainable Trust. They're not going to be able to come up with the money. But you know that Brooke has the assets, and that she and Donovan want a piece of the company. So you're even willing to go that route. Anything to get the company back for your family.
You're right. Whatever it takes.
All right. I'll have my lawyers look at it and I'll sign it tomorrow.
No, no, no. The deal is now, or I walk out this door and I tell Katie.
The ring back, and never a word to Katie about what happened between us.
Understood.
It better be understood. Because if I sign that contract and you renege on our agreement, I will come after you. And I will bring hell with me. You know, some of the most powerful men in the world have tried to get the better of me and failed. And you managed to pull it off. Part of me wants to strangle you. And the other part. Well played, Steffy.
We are no longer a division of Spencer Publications. Forrester Creations is ours.